So it did finish 1-1 on Monday night. So I have to say I was really surprised to actually see us compete against Liverpool. You know, what I will say is, Darwin Nunez, you are an absolute fucking nonce, mate. What the fuck are you doing headbutting fucking Joachim Andersen? You absolute idiot. You are such a nonce. Like, what the fuck are you doing? There's just what I just don't understand. Why are you headbutting one of our players? Like, what are you doing with your life? Like, I just don't get people sometimes. Like, what made him headbutt him? Like, I get he'd been making some good challenges, Joachim, against Nunez, and he kept him quiet. But that is just absolute brain dead. Hey guys, how's it going? It's your boy Edstar here, back with another Operation Palace video. So on Monday night, it did finish Liverpool 1, Palace 1. We do get our first goal of the season. Wilfried Zaha gets it. I mean, I'm not really surprised. This guy's been pretty much carrying us for years. And look who got the assist. Ebere Eze. The kid is just ridiculous. I think this year is going to be his breakout year. I think he's going to have an absolutely fantastic year. The first 2 games I've seen of him, he's been absolute quality. You know, he just needed, you know, he created a great assist for Wilf Zaha just to get in behind, and Wilf Zaha does what he does best, and that's finish chances. You know, this year could be a really good year for our front line. Sorry, I had a bit of a stuck at the throat there for a minute. But yeah, I think this year was is going to be a fantastic year for Ebere Eze. For me, you know, I think this is going to be his year. You know, whether he can break into the World Cup squad is another matter, you know, but if he carries on like this, I don't see why he can't at least be involved. And, you know, that's probably me, you know, overthinking it slightly. You know, you guys can have your opinions in the comments, but for me, I think this is going to be Ebere Eze's year, and hopefully gets as many minutes as possible on the pitch. The defensive wise for their goal, I'm not happy with. You know, Turret Mitchell should be cutting that out. He should be stopping Luis Diaz getting any sort of space. And then how many defenders does he fucking go past? Like, seriously, he goes past Andersen, he goes past Gahey. I'm thinking, what the fuck are they doing? Like, somebody just make a fucking tackle. It's not difficult. Like, you don't allow him that space to have a shot against Gaeta. Gaeta's got no chance in the goal. Once again, it's a goal that's not his fault. You know, seriously, you've got to defend your keeper, boys. Seriously, tire it, mate. You're starting to really annoy me. Like, I don't really know what more to say, to be honest. I'm very happy when we got a point, but I feel disappointed, you know, that they had 10 men for more than half an hour. We only had 27% of the ball. That's the thing that's really annoying me at the moment. Like, we could have dominated that game. We could have really created more. You know, only to have that one goal is rather disappointing, and for it to come out as a draw is a little bit underwhelming, if I'm honest with you. I know it's a great point against Liverpool. Like, don't get me wrong, but for me, personally, I feel disappointed we didn't get all 3 once again. You know, Arsenal, maybe we should have got a point against Arsenal for sure, but that's only 1 point from 2 games, and to be honest with you, it was more than what I was expecting. But at the end of the day, you know, we could have had a lot more. We could have had at least maybe 3 or 4 points by this point. So it's not the end of the world. We've got Aston Villa at the weekend. I will be bringing a preview out for that tomorrow afternoon. I know I haven't been sticking to my promises, and I do apologise for that, but work and, you know, social life has just been getting on top of me at the moment. I only do this channel for fun. You know, at the end of the day, I don't expect to make a career out of it. I don't expect anything to come out of it, you know. I just do it for a bit of fun, you know. If people like it, they like it. If they don't, they don't. You know, it's not the end of the fucking world. Like, I'm not going to cry, you know, just because my channel's not doing very well at the moment. So, yeah, if you guys could just hit a like on this video, hit the like button, subscribe as well, would really appreciate me. Would make me feel a lot more appreciated at the moment. So, yeah, I am feeling a bit down at the moment. So, right, let's get into my player ratings for my for the game against Liverpool. Starting off in goal, Vicente Gaeta. He didn't really have a lot to do, to be honest with you. If I'm honest with you, you know, the goal he did concede, I feel like he couldn't do anything about it. That's just me being honest, and you know, it was rather disappointing, you know, that he conceded. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to blame him for it, and I thought he was actually rather decent. You know, I thought he was okay, and I'm going to give Vicente Gaeta a 6 out of 10. So I'm just looking at BBC Sports review of the game. For me, you know, Gaeta did well, and I thought he was okay, and I'm going to give him a 6 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go with... who am I going to go with? I will go with... because it was a 5 at the back, remember, so it's slightly more defensive. I'm going to go with Tyrick Mitchell next. I thought he could have done more for Liverpool's goal. I thought he could have definitely made a challenge to try and stop Luis Diaz. I thought that was really pathetic defending from him, if I'm honest with you. He's definitely trying to do a lot more forward in his game, and I think the defensive side is starting to show that he needs to work on it a little bit, if I'm honest with you. I know he's young, but the first 2 performances for the season have not given me any sort of confidence in him at the moment. So I thought Mitchell was rather poor, and I'm going to give him a 4 out of 10. Yeah, that's just my opinion. Let me know if you disagree in the comments. Next, I'm going to go into Joachim Andersen, and he kept Nunez quiet all game, really. You know, what more can I say? Nunez didn't really have a chance to do, you know, not that I can count of. And he got headbutted by Nunez as well, which I explained, you know, at the start of the video. That's just completely unacceptable. You know, you can't do that in any sort of game and not expect to get a red card, you know. I thought Andersen was okay. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10. Next, I'm going to go with Mark Gahey. Again, I thought he was the best of the centre-backs, if I'm honest with you, because we played three defenders at the centre-back position. Gahey, Andersen and Ward. I don't know why Ward was playing centre-back, you know. I don't know what the fuck Vieira's thinking, but I'll get on to Ward in a minute. Gahey, again, I thought he was very good. You know, he stood out for me. You know, he made a lot of good clearances. Could have closed down Diaz well for their goal, but I'm not going to blame him too much on that. I'm more blaming Mitchell for it than anybody else. So I'll give Gahey a 6 out of 10. I thought he was decent. Next, I'm going to go into Joel Ward. Again, solid game. You know, he's always there to defend. I don't think he could be blamed for the goal, if I'm honest with you. So I'll give Ward a 6 out of 10 as well. Next, I'm going to go into Nathaniel Klein, and I thought he was one of our better players, if I'm honest with you. He made a lot of runs down the Liverpool side. He tried to cause Robertson a few problems. No, not Robertson. Tsimikas problems at left back for him, and I thought Klein was really good, if I'm honest with you. I'm going to give Klein a 7 out of 10. I thought he was really decent. Let me know what you guys think in the comments, whether I'm being too harsh or whether I'm being fair with these ratings, because I personally feel that I'm being fair with these ratings. Like, next we will go into Abire Eze. I'm going to do Abire Eze first. I think for me, man of the match. It's as simple as that. You know, he created the assist to our goal. I thought he was really decent all round. You know, he could cause Liverpool problems all the way through. And for me, I thought he was definitely one of our, if not our best player. You know, him and Zaha were our 2 best players without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm going to give Abire Eze a 9 out of 10. I thought he was really, really good. Next, I'm going to go into Jeffrey Schlupp. Didn't really add too much for me. He was okay, you know. He did well to make a couple of good tackles. You know, that's what he's there to do, really. You know, he's more of an impact player for me personally. So I'll give Schlupp a 6. I thought he was decent. Next, I'm going to go into Chet Decore. I thought he was really good once again. We're starting to see the side of him that I thought he was there for. You know, he's that real CDM for us. You know, in that midfield. You know, I thought he was really good once again. You know, he stopped Salah. You know, I thought he did really well to stop Salah. Fabinho, I thought he did really well against. yeah, I was quite happy with Doucouré's performance. I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10. I thought he was really decent. And then next I'm going to go into... Who am I going to do next? Bear with me a second. Where is it? Sorry guys. So next I'm going to do Jordan Ayew. Again, not his best performance. He did pick up a booking as well. So I do have to take that into consideration. Gaeta got yellow carded, Ward got yellow carded, and Andersen got yellow carded as well. So 4 yellow cards is not decent. I mean, we could improve our discipline a little bit there, but it is Liverpool, what do you expect? But for me, Jordan Ayew, yeah, he got substituted after 63 minutes. He was the first one to come off. Didn't really do too much in the game for me, if I'm honest with you. You know, he tried to go forward, but at the end of the day, he's just not very good, is he? You know, I'm just being real. He's just not very good, Jordan Ayew. I just don't like him. You know, I get he scores important goals for us. I get he wins fouls in the upper end of the pitch, but he's not very good, is he? Let's just be fair. He's just not what we need at the club. I'm trying to be as fair as possible here, but I'm going to give Ayew a 5. I didn't feel like he had his best game. And then finally, Wilf Zaha up top. Again, caused problems for him. You know, he had a good chance in the second half to add a second for us. But it was well saved by Alisson. So, at the end of the day, he got his goal. He got our first goal of the season. Can't take that away from him. Him and Iberi Eze are my 2 players of the match, if I'm honest with you. I'd probably go with Eze for my man of the match. I'm going to give Zaha an 8 out of 10 as well. I know I gave Eze a 9, but I'm going to give Zaha an 8 out of 10. The only reason it's not a 9 is because he missed that chance in the second half. If he scores that chance, and he hit the post as well, you know, if he scores that, that wins us the game. It's as simple as that. So, I'm going to give Zaha an 8 out of 10. For the lineup, I'm going to give Patrick Vieira, I will give him a 7 out of 10. He set up pretty well, quite, to be honest with you. We played a 5-4-1. I think it might have been a 5-3-2 maybe. You know, with Ayew and Zaha up front. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was a really good setup. I was really happy with the performance, and you know, I watched it all on Now TV. It was such a good performance from us, and we got our first point of the season. Let's see if we can do that again next time against Aston Villa. You will be seeing this tomorrow morning on Friday the 19th of January at 10 o'clock. I will have the Aston Villa preview out at 2 o'clock, or maybe 3 o'clock, 2 or 3 o'clock, one of the two. Once Vieira's done his press conference, so I can grab some notes from him. So yeah, hopefully you guys have gone on to enjoy this Operation Palace video. If you have, please make sure you leave it a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, so you don't miss when I upload next. I've also got a Sutton United career mode coming out tomorrow as well, so hopefully you guys do come and watch that as well. I'm trying to get to the end of it, you know, as quickly as possible, because you know, FIFA 23 is only like 5 weeks away now, which is mad. So yeah, hopefully you guys have gone on to enjoy today's episode. Make sure you leave it a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and until I see you for the next preview, please take care and look after yourselves.